because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Butler on the wing, guarded by Bledsoe. Butler dishes to Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Knight. Monroe in the corner. Lets it go from 11. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one. Phoenix leading by 11. Bledsoe outside. Kicks to Knight. Feeds it to Land. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in. And now the first time out called here for Detroit.
Alex Len, the number 5 overall pick last season by the Suns. He had to undergo ankle surgery just prior to the season. Played limited minutes, but they're hoping he can make that leap here in year 2. Very skilled big man.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He added one more thing as well, which was that he wants them driving the lane and taking the ball strong to the hoop at every opportunity. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris. Jackson against Knight. Lock at 6. Clark, you had an opportunity to watch Alex Len play with Maryland. What do you think about his game?
Well, I like his potential, Kevin. He's a big guy. He's pretty strong, and he's got good athleticism and mobility. Just hope he can keep his ankles healthy, because if he can, this kid has a chance to be really good. You know, it always takes big guys usually anywhere from 4 to 6 years to develop as NBA players. So if healthy, this guy will be one of the better centers in the league, I think.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. White, he's checked in for Len, and Morris subbed in for Markieff Morris.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jennings. Back to Jackson. In low to Monroe. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Suns leading by 11. Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. Knight in the corner. And the Suns miss again. Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Jennings. He dishes it to Monroe. Shot from free throw range. Again, Monroe missing. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
The Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. Preventative maintenance.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, you learn a lot about a player from the way he responds to adversity. And Eric Bledsoe, a player with tremendous potential, had to back up John Wall at Kentucky. Then he had to back up Chris Paul with the Clippers. You know, rather than get frustrated, he really made the most of those learning experiences, and now it's paying off.
Warren's checked in for Phoenix. Gerald Green comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
You talk about Bledsoe. He said in college and with the Clippers, he enjoyed both of those situations. The challenge of the daily battles and practice against star talent. He showed a lot of resilience and determination to find his niche.
And Bledsoe, guys, getting his chance last season with the Phoenix Suns to show what he could do in a starting role, and it paid off. His terrific play, Steve, was a huge factor in their surprising season.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. Unfortunately, he did lose some time to a knee injury, but knowing him, he'll battle back and once again overcome the obstacles.
Pistons trail by 12. Caldwell Pope kicks to Meeks. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points this quarter. Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Here's the screen. Knight passes to Morris. Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Prince with it. Now defended by Warren. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Monroe. And stolen by Knight. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wright sets a screen for Knight. Feeds to Warren. He kicks it to Morris. Pass to Warren. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Meeks. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. Suns leading by 10. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Jackson is out there with Jody Meeks. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Back to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Tucker. Lets it go with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Butler kicks to Jackson. Drummond with a screen on Bledsoe. Jackson dishes to Drummond. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Jody Meeks.
Andre Drummond, still just 21 years of age. The first one-and-done player in UConn's storied basketball history. The Pistons staff say he's a sponge. Whether it's breaking down video with assistants or honing his skills, he is really a hard worker.
Here's Len, hits the jumper. And the Suns lead by 10. And here are the Pistons now. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Jennings passes to Prince. It's back to Jennings. The dish to Prince. Shot's good. Jennings making the play. And Drummond came in as the youngest player in the league, Clark. Certainly pretty hard to score on.
Yeah, but you could see the potential. And the biggest thing there, Kevin, was that he had a willingness to work. He came in early his rookie year to train, and last season he leaned on the new rookies to do the same thing, showing some leadership.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Pistons trail by 6. Jackson kicks to Butler. Back to Jackson. The pass to Jennings. Jackson against Bledsoe. It's Jackson with the drive. Bledsoe with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Fires from 18, and the basket good.
He's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
And the Pistons making a change here. Monroe's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Dishes it to Monroe. It's back to Jennings. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Tucker dishes to Lamb. He's good with the little jumper in close. And now a 10-point Suns lead. Outside Jennings. On the wing, Jackson. Shot's good. Jennings making the play.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Bledsoe kicks it to Tucker. Butler with the steal. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The drive by Jackson. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Lenka kicks to Bledsoe. The feed to Tucker. A free ball. And he gets it to go.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pistons trail by 11. Drummond with a screen on Bledsoe. Jennings passes to Drummond. Jennings kicks to Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Kicks to Bledsoe. Len sets a screen for Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Here's Monroe. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Bledsoe outside. Shot is off. And Detroit the other way now.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Butler attacking. Yes! There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're up by 4. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Some changes for Phoenix. Harris is checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Brandon out in for Gerald Green. There's a good screen. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Right on the wing. Fades and shoots. That drops. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here is Jennings. Launches a three. They get it back. Monroe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And an intentional foul right there.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took them so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're losing by 7. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quitting.
I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
So the Suns win it. They came